Take a seat. All right, this year I have the honor of doing the hot seat. This gives us an excellent opportunity to connect with fellow guys on the team. A lot of the young guys who I've had some of my get-reals have maybe heard me say this before, but I had a coach that told me this my first year coaching, which was true. He said one of these four things are going to probably happen to you at some point as a football player in your career, right? This is the reality of college. Right, one, I want to write this down. I hope it don't happen to you, but one of these four, not all four, may happen to you. You may sustain an injury. Right, there's a lot of guys in here who played multiple years. One of these four are going to resonate with them. You may sustain an injury. Right? Like, how do you respond to the adversity?
For lower body, and then we're going to be a bar.
You never want to see a player get injured. Trey broke his leg, had surgery. He's going to be able to recover from that, but Trey's handling that unbelievably. You always hate to see that happen, but it is part of football, and I think Trey's handled it really well.
Attacking rehab every day. We about to do some blood flow restriction today for my leg. And yeah, just getting after it. We got Nye over here.
Hey, buddy.
We got Nye. The athletic trainers and everything, like, we just all attacking it and, keeping a positive mindset.
You good here?
Mm-hmm.
For this guy? This guy's all right?
Yeah.
Okay. We're going to go 15 minutes here.
Alright.
And then we'll get into the rest of your stuff for today.
Alright.
Some ankle stuff and then some lower leg, and then we'll be a FAR. This is my third season. Got here in June of 23, so a couple years to get comfortable and know what I'm doing.
Nye's been great, man. She came see me at the hospital when I was in the hospital, and our relationship has been building since this has happened. And she's just a good person.
Aw, thanks, buddy. Anytime we have an injury, we just always want to work below and above the joint that's injured. So trying to keep this ankle as involved as we can. I said 3 sets of 15. That's what I say, right?
I was guarding. I don't remember who I was guarding, but I was guarding a tight end, and we was in the red zone, and I dove to break up the ball. He ain't catching it, so that's cool. I ended up on the ground, hopped up. I hopped up after. It was crazy. I hopped up after on one leg, and they came and helped me.
Trey was great because he pretty immediately knew what he was feeling and where he was feeling it, and he's really good at communicating. So it was very clear very quickly. No, this is where it hurts. Look at this. This is the problem.
She was just letting me know I'm be alright. We gonna figure it out. Just in that moment, a lot of things was going through my head on the cart, but trying to focus on not focus on the future, but just what we can control.
It's not second nature. Obviously, it really sucks if we have to take somebody off the field, but we're a pretty solid staff where we can just kind of flow and jump in and jump out as we need to.
When I got hurt, I remember sitting on that chair looking down. I was like, man, I was just in pain. And Coach Lennon came over and he just was like, you handling it like a boss. Let me know I'm be alright. Coach Tosh, he just came over and was like, it's gonna be okay. Just told me, everybody was just coming over telling me it's gonna be alright. So, having a staff like that, a family like that could really give you the connection and just everything that you need on and off the field. It's a blessing.
Okay, almost no crutch. That was good. Felt alright?
Yeah, I felt good.
Okay. Woohoo. There you go. Yep. Feel okay?
Yeah. How many did you eat?
15.
I did 15. I was doing it. I did about 30.
Okay. Just lightly lift. Use that forward. Go. Yep. Was that 6? Not counting. Come on. Squeeze, push. I don't know about that one. There's a little knee bend in there. It's okay. We'll get it. Yeah. Okay. Better.
Yeah.
I really do like our athletes. I think they're really good kids. Obviously, we see them in kind of like their worst times, but it's still nice to like build relationships with them. And so I think that's definitely a big part of the reason that I want to keep showing up and being here, is just being an advocate for them, being a voice for them. 10 seconds.
That core, man.
3, 2, 1. Good, relax. Yay, 2 more rounds.
Brandy, Chief, and I work with them a lot. Steph, you know, they're all just a great staff. Like, I've worked with all of them, you know, and they always make sure they do every little thing and make sure you're attacking it the correct way. Oh, okay, BFR.
As far as blood flow restriction, essentially we're trying to limit how much blood enters into the limb, with the idea that the less blood in the limb, the harder the muscles have to work with less oxygen. But it is very uncomfortable.
I feel like I got like 200 pounds on my legs right
That's
now.
kind of the point, right? Like, it makes it harder without actually adding weight, like without loading. It's tough though.
Ah!
You got it.
Whew.
Woo!
I definitely would recommend some blood flow restriction, because, you know, if you did this, like, imagine doing this every day, like, I feel like we get super swole. I've been happy. I've been good every single day, and just have a growth mindset with every little thing that I could do. So, you know, just going day, like I said, going day by day, and working just on the little things.
But I think it can be kind of a unique challenge, and this isn't a dig at you, but like I think for our freshmen it can be really hard just not being, you know, used to the schedule and used to camp, and then getting sidelined is like an additional, you know, thing to overcome. But I think you're handling it pretty well. Yeah.
Unfortunately, I'm dealing with an injury, but at the same time, my mindset's just attacking rehab and attacking all the things that I can attack. I'm staying locked in on film, on rehab, and I'm gonna come back even bigger and stronger. And it's that simple.
When we start practice, right, we will start with my bracket drill. Why am I doing this to start practice? We gotta warm these pads up. We gotta warm our shoulders up. Play with a level of physicality.
Get out of there, Daddy. Ooh, that's compete right there. That's a compete right there. Go, get up. Hands to God. On your feet. On your feet.
Yeah, mod bracket's a drill where we're able to get physical at the point of attack, and there's a winner and a loser. It's the guy on offense wins, the guy on defense wins. It's a true competition from the inside out to the perimeter of the defense.
Today was a good day, man. Talk about a battle back and forth. Complete battle, man. I love that. Who are you competing against when you strain? Who are you competing against? Who are you pushing? That's the team we gotta be. That level to compete. And if we compete like that every day, we're gonna love the result. I promise you that.
Back with another video. Or back.
Hey, handshake.
What's he on that dude?
What?
the valve that you hung. And then we're going to run it down.
So you ever heard the quote? My mama tell me this all the time. She told me this when I was a kid. Life don't get easier, you just get better. Life will never get easier. Life actually gets harder.
One more time, press the bar.
It just don't feel like that though. Like life started to me as I got older, you probably feel the same. I feel like life got easier as I got older. But it was really just me getting better.
To be completely honest, I feel like my life just started getting easier. Even though waking up every day this early, doing all the things we do is hard, I feel like this is the easiest my life has ever been and the most blessed I've ever been. Growing up, I didn't have much. Started off homeless, straight off birth, and I feel like my family is kind of built from that. I think I got about to 4 years old and I started living in hotels. We were moving hotel to hotel, and I was going to school like that. I was embarrassed of the way I grew up. I sometimes seem flashy or whatnot, but I kind of just used it to like hide what I came from. But at the same time, it gives me a sense of like gratitude to the point where like I'm grateful for anything. You could put a nickel on my plate and I'll be happy. And it got to the point where like I know what it's like to be at zero, so anything above that is perfectly fine to me. I'm supposed to do this. Like everything I'm doing, I'm supposed to do. And yeah, I feel like that really changed me.
It's big, man.
Yeah.
You're definitely supposed to be here. You got to think like, everybody around this table is different, but your experiences also shape who you become.
Right.
It's like you're fighting a little bit of human nature of what you should become based on some of your experiences, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is there always going to be challenges along the way? Are challenges good, Bear? Yes, what do challenges lead to? Every time you overcome a challenge, what are you? You're better for it.
Problems are supposed to happen. You are going to face problems, right? So, like, adversity is how you overcome it, how you deal with it, how you handle the accountability, how you handle that hardship.
Dante, you want to share with us?
Sure. My freshman year of high school, I had a brain injury. I had a brain hemorrhage on the right side of my brain playing football. And that left me, for lack of a better term, almost completely blind for most of high school. I had to relearn how to think. I had to relearn how to see. I had to learn how to use Braille. And it completely changed my mindset on not only where I was going to be, because I went from, okay, I'm going to go do these certain things, to not being able to get out of bed by myself. It's the whole entire reason that I have started coaching football. And it's the reason that I work so hard at it. So I'm still partially blind in my left eye. So I basically can't see out of my left eye. But every single day when I think of when it gets hard here, because we all know it gets hard here, there's no doubt about it, you can't escape it, right? Hard work is necessary for success. I just remember that at some point in my life it was a lot harder. And it fuels me to know that like I can do it. You can continue to do it, and you continue to do it with others. You continue to do it with the help and support of your teammates, your coaches, your family.
Like when you're chasing a dream, somewhere in between dream and reality, like there's got to be sacrifice. Like I don't think I'd be where I'm at today if I didn't experience that. Like Dante's talking to you guys about being here. The guy was blind basically. Like he came here and started working here for free. That's how bad you got to want to chase something if you want to be great.
When it comes to the hardships, man, Coach Lanning talks so much about the process, and he couldn't be more spot on, because you literally just got to keep putting one foot in front of the other every day. It's on that last chance you when I was at Independence, boy. And those are some times, right? You know, I've been to so many different places, right? I've lived in 11 different states at this point in my life, right? So it's hard for me to ever really feel like I'm making friends in places, right? Our work ethic here, you know how it is when we move around this thing. Like, we all here, we got beds in these rooms right across the hall, right? Because we're here all day. So it became a lot for me mentally.
The coaches that I've met throughout my career, they're the ones that poured into me at a really critical moment in my life. I told myself that I'm gonna go do this coaching thing and see where it takes me. I left my house at 3:30 every morning, and I got home at 10 o'clock at night. Wake up, do it again the next day. Just trying to prove myself, doing it for nothing.
I actually started working at a cable company, because I actually took a video one day sitting in my work van, just saying, Dante, this is where you're at in life. This is what's going on for you. And hopefully the next time you watch this video, you're doing exactly what you're supposed to do. And I watched that video 3 years later, and I was sitting at the University of Oregon. And I'm sure everyone in this room is going to have one of them rough moments. You just have to keep going. I promise you, everything that you want is right on the other side. Keep going.
Up late, all night, I can't wait until the morning light to get back when I'm through. Bring my loving on home to you. Hey, understand, I've been working all day doing the best I can. Got that easy loving if you take my hand. I'm a hard-working man. I'm a hard-working man. Yes, I am.
So first thing I ask you to do, right, every year I do this. Raise your hand if you're gonna give me permission to coach you. Your coaches have your permission to coach you. You just gave us that permission to make you the best version of yourself. I want to maximize your ability. And again, not just as a player, as a man.
Boss man, you're on the line. Said he's gonna give me overtime. Let's get to it, Trey, man. Hey, baby, don't you understand? I've been working all day doing the best I can. Got that easy loving if you take my hand. I'm a hard-working man. I'm a hard-working man. Let your life out.
Best facility staff in the country. He's always the best.
A lot of people would look at this organization and say, holy crap, 113 players, 70 staff members. Like, how do you get everybody to do the same thing? What's it really take? Everybody. It's a collective unit, and it's a collective unit focused on that process.
Hey, honey, don't you understand? I've been working all day doing the best I can. Got that easy loving if you take my hand. I'm a hard-working man. Here we go. Hard-working man. Yes, I am. Hard-working man. Hard-working man. Oh, bet your life I am, baby.
Morning. Everybody ready to get this thing rolling? I just think it's really important for us to reset continually and say, this is who we are, this is what we believe in, and this is how we do things. And you guys have been unbelievable about like, no, this is how we do it. Like, let's own that standard. I don't want that to falter. Some of you guys might have heard me say the other day, like, double down. That's kind of our philosophy this year. Like, what's that talking about when I say double down? It's talking about our process.
Since we're in Vegas, you know, it seems like the right time to say it. As you know, our theme for this team is double down. The process works. That's really what's going to feed our program this offseason, and will feed us into fall camp is believing in the process that we have.
The key there is don't think double down doesn't mean don't change. Because what we've been elite at is continue to adapt, continue to change, continue to be different every single year. Our strengths one year will be different than our strengths the next year. Every day it's about how can we continue to make our players better. I feel like forever your players take on the mentality of you as a coach. Like when we wear our emotions on the sleeve, guess what our players are going to do? Same thing. Give me an example of the opposite. Like you just said, process, right? Dante.
Clarity and consistency, right? So being clear as a coach, both in expectations and teaching in detail, and then being consistent. So one of the worst things I think for a player is you go into a room and one day it was a good day, so the coach is one way, and one day it's a bad way, and the coach is another way, right? Because that's performance-based, right? It should be process-oriented, like what was the process to create the performance?
between telling a guy, like, you can't play if you fumble it versus, hey, we got to hold on the ball to win. You know, we got to keep the ball in our hands to win. I think sometimes, even us, I know me, like, I can create anxiety by saying, hey, if you fumble the ball, you're not going to get in the game. You know, the whole time these guys are thinking
about fumbling.
Exactly.
Where it's the other way, is like you protect the ball. Guys, we protect the ball, you're going to have a big role on this team.
Ain't no doubt. And I think that's the
How you say it's so important, man.
Focus on what we want to do, not on what we don't want to do.
We have to hold our best players to the highest standard. It's important when Bo Nix was here that I coach Bo Nix hard. It's important that we coach our best players the hardest. And I look at some of the best players on our team, look at their development. Watch Kenyon Sadiq go block in the C area compared to when he got here.
What I want to do is do a peel back of where guys in this room has grown, right? Where have they gotten better? So as I look at this overall picture, I'm trying to identify, okay, is this player better today than he was when he got here? Right, great example here. This is a little throwback. Kenyon, this is you as a freshman. Who are you going against here, Kenyon? You like that picture? Not so hot, right? But that's where you were, right? And that's okay. That's where we were as a freshman. But where are we at now? Got a base. I'm getting movement in the hole, right? Talk about growth. That's the opportunities that we're looking for. Little throwback to Luke. Where's one, Luke? That's it, right here, right? The tight end. Did we take it? No, sir. No. This is fall camp last season, right? You know what I love though, Luke? I look at this season and I say, hey, start with one. Where's one? Right here. Boom. Ball placed. Take easy money, right? Good example of growth. Does that teach tape, Day-Day? That's the fall of 24. It ain't what you want. But you know what, Day-Day? It don't look like that anymore. Because this dude's made a decision to get better. That's teach tape bump combo right there. You see it, Day-Day? Like, talk about growth. Pass pro, Jay Harris. But look at the difference in your mindset. Throwing your hand in fan. Is that a clean pocket for the cue? Absolutely. Gives us an opportunity. Growth moment. Elijah Rushing last fall, 2024. That's who you were. That's not who you are now. Agreed? Now look at the difference, man. This is from half line run yesterday. Controlling it, playing the hard shoulder, staying square. Like, that's winning football. That's a dude growing up. Man, we got guys all over this team growing up. J-Mac has had a great fall so far. This is J-Mac in the spring. Ball's up in the air, contested ball, we don't come down with it. I've seen this dude fighting to catch the ball this fall camp. Right, fighting to catch the ball. Contested catch has got to be a separator for us in wideout. Same look we got in fall camp from Austin Novosad. Now what's he doing? He said, I'm going graduate level, coach. Woo! Look at him run. That's growth. Think about the guys in this room, where you were and where you're at now. And then ask yourself, are you going to keep watering that plant? Right? Where will that take us? Where will that take us as a team? What will we become? We talked about lagging indicators. Lagging indicators is the final outcome, but us controlling the pieces in between that create that outcome. You guys with me? We're trying to increase our probability.
What is a lagging indicator? Success shows up after the effort. Results don't happen instantly. Winning today equals preparation yesterday.
This is just the whole thought process, lagging indicator of stacking moments. I need you to find a partner in here that's on the other side of the ball. Stand up, move, you can carry your stuff with you. Find a partner that's on the other side. Oh, wait a second. Coaches, you're included in this. Find somebody on the opposite side of the ball. This is your last meeting of the day. All right, but here's what I need you to do before you leave. You have to do 100 of push-ups, sit-ups, or bodyweight squats combined between you and your partner. That's pretty simple. What else do you have to do after that? 1 minute, right, of a wall sit. And then once you've done that, you guys are rolling. Hey, wait. You cannot leave this building until this is done. So understand. No cheating.
I'm going to go 25, then switch to something else. And he just fit the ribs. What you doing? Go right here. Got that time on too. Get that work in. Okay, B. Okay, B. We out this job.
the most important traits for a football team is working while you wait. Who's a great example on our team of working while they wait? Say it again. Iffy, first person I wrote down. How many reps did Iffy play last year for us, guys?
0.
Not a snap. Where you at, If? We lose track of you sometimes. By the way, Iffy's here, guys. But he worked while he waited. Wait for his moment. You know, a couple other guys that really stick out to me. Bryce, right? Came here as a safety, right? I had to make him run around the field goal post. Jaden, the guy that sticks out. Does Jaden's body look different right now than it did when he got here? Lamar, looks different. Cam. Terrence Green, working while he waits. Like the challenge for the guys, raise your hand. Let's see who can be honest. Raise your hand if you feel like you didn't work while you waited at times. Talk to me, Blake.
I'll probably say like last off season, just not really working as hard as I should have. So just not really working while I was just kind of waiting my turn, waiting behind like I like first. So now it's trying to turn the leaf and just work hard while I'm like trying to catch up really right now.
And I don't think there's a player on our team that had better spring than you. Right? But you had a different mindset. Well, like now you'd be prepared for that moment.
Hey, what if all of Cherry Creek was watching? What if all of Cherry Creek was watching it right now? Turning it to the bag. Let's go. Let's get off this rock. Let's get off this rock. What's my hand doing? What's my hand doing? Ready, ready. Get off. Get off. Club rip. Club rip. Keep going. Finish. 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 Cherry Creek will be proud of you for the effort to finish. Thanks for not quitting on the drill. That's what it's about. Relentlessness. Hey, Nas. Way to strain, man. Way to strain. Lean on me. Way to strain, man. Proud of you. All Big Ten should look a certain way right now. All Big Ten should look a certain way right now. Yeah! Correct up, Blake. Great job getting across the line of scrimmage. Much better. As a PD, it's the hardest one, right? Hey, Elijah rushing. That's what I want to see every snap. That's what I want to see every snap. That's your freaking standard, man. You put it on film, do it every time. It's a great rack, Blake. That's a great rack, Blake. Blake, I love your communication. I love the work. That's a great rack, dude. Way to build on that thing. I love it, Blake. Blake, what's that called? He said good coaching.
Doubling down on our process. Ask yourself right now as you get ready for tomorrow like it's a game day. You can't cram for a test in 24 hours. All right, we've been practicing this whole time to get ready for this test. Because I want everybody's best tomorrow. Everybody's best. Nothing less. All right, so hopping into the final fall scrimmage. Right, it's the last one we have for camp. Don't measure where you're at based on what you don't control. Measure what you do with what you do control. Everybody understand that? You control your effort. You control your execution. Don't worry about when your opportunity comes. Don't worry about who it's against. Don't worry about how good he is. Right? Don't worry about how good your opponent is, how good the guy in your position is. Worry about you. Today is about you versus you, and it's time to double down on you.